Now the specs on these rocker bolts are 60 foot-pounds, which is not very much at all. I mean 60 inch-pounds. Guess that's it. Okay, the way you set these valves is you got to have a Torx bit on twin engines. You're going to need 40, number 40, a Torx bit. And you use that to hold this screw right here, and then tighten it with a 13 millimeter. And then stick your feeler gauge in there. I believe I want it just a little bit looser. Sometimes you can just turn this a little bit. Just want it a little bit tighter. Okay, that's about right. You don't want it to where you have to force your feeler gauge in there. You might invest in a feeler gauge. This one is 4 thousandths. All right, now we're going to adjust the next one. First, check it. Well, first of all, we got to take the tension off of that. Now, some guys say, well, you got to have it at top dead center. No. You just have to have tension off of it, that's all. Now this bolt right here, I lost the original bolt that went in there, and I lost one other one same size. Now the bolt that goes in there, I lost two of them, and so I only retained it with the engine with the two remaining bolts. But I had to use a 5/16 inch bolt, put it up through there, and then I took a nut and welded it to this piece right here to keep it from spinning. So sometimes you have to fabricate something. I made this puller, and this flywheel just popped off, but I had to put several different layers on this puller. Several different layers of steel, and these are approximately 1/8 of an inch thick. So it might take a while. Plus I had to put all these washers on there because the nut kept digging into the washers and bending them all up since they're just mild steel. One thing you can do here is put the screws, these screws right here, put them back in where they go. Now this is the one I wanted to get out the most because I've got a rag stuck in there. There we go. Had that rag stuck in there, I couldn't get it out. That's okay now. One thing you should do is No ethanol gas. That's what I put on here. And I put the date that I bought it, which was 11/3 of 2020. So put no ethanol gas in your snowblower. Now I have electric start, but you can do the same thing with pull cord. I have a electric start, but it has a cord that goes with it. Make sure you put the top back on. Now this hasn't been started all summer and all spring and all fall, so now I'm going to start it for the first time. Now on your controls, you're going to push the primer bulb between 3 and 5 times. So I already did that. Make sure the key right here is in. Now this has a safety stop with a thing that pulls out like this. This is the key. Make sure that that is in. Put your choke on right here. And then push this red button in this particular model. That's it.